acting. Oh, we reached the part of the podcast going to be talking some NASCAR, and who better to come on than the man, the myth, the legend, Brandon, aka Boston Boy 83. Brandon, I have to tell you, dude, I bet on the Bruins last night, and I hated my fucking life for doing it, dude. I felt dirty old man betting them.
Well, they gave up 2-0 lead with 5 minutes left in game one. And then when we were up 4-0 with 5 minutes left yesterday and Buffalo scored two quick ones, I can't say I started sweating a little bit or a lot.
I mean, they got it done. I was worried, dude. I was worried.
I will say it now. I think the series is over. I think the Bees have it. You're up 2-0 in game one. You're up 4-0 with 5 minutes left. Like, they are the better team. And I think that game solidified it. And we'll be going back to Buffalo up 3-1 in the series in about 4 days.
We're not
you
here
heard
to
it
talk
here
about
first.
hockey. We're here to talk some NASCAR. We have the Jack Links 500 at Talladega. As always, last week we hit our traditional bet here.
Yes.
Chris Buescher, top 10. Cash it, dude. Let's go ahead. Let's jump in. We each have 4 bets. First bet.
I'm going Brad Kay. He's a 6-time Talladega winner. He's finished in the top 10 4 out of the last 6 races, highlighted with a pair of runner-ups in 2024. Going further back over the last 10 races, Keselowski has finished in the top 2 40% of the time. That's pretty much all the stats I have to say. At 16-1, grab him. A lot of these guys, grab them before they qualify Saturday, please. These odds will change drastically.
My first bet, I want William Byron 15-1. We look at the 2026 season. He's been consistent through Kansas. He's seen an average finish of 12.6, 5 top 5s in 11 starts. We're taking a driver who's in the mix every week. 3rd at Vegas, 5th Martinsville, 7th Kansas, 8th Darlington. He's led laps, 7th in points. I lost my notes. 7th in points, just outside of 1 bad run at Bristol. He's been clean. Now, why does this matter at Talladega? Because the track isn't about raw speed. It's about staying in the draft, avoiding chaos, putting yourself in position late, and Byron checks the boxes. Track history, quietly elite. Career average finish here, 13.7, actually one of the best among active drivers. Finished 3rd here last spring, led laps, has consistently been able to run up front. In fact, he's led laps in 8 of his last 10 starts. And when you layer in the Hendricks team, this is the best super speedway organization at Talladega. Led every category, wins, pulls, led laps, you name it, they've had it. Give me Willie B 15-1. Next bet, my friend.
I'm going Carson Hocevar at 22-1. He has a 40% top 10 rate and a solid 10.8 average finish in the series at Talladega. He has finished in the top 15 3 consecutive times, which tells me one thing. He consistently avoids the big one. We talk about that every time we go to Talladega. The kid's been running well. Every week he's getting better. Every week he's running further to the front. I'm grabbing Hocevar at 22. Young. I'm going to call it young and dumb because he doesn't care where he is or who he pisses off. And Hocevar 22-1 for his first Cup victory.
I'm going to skip mine. I took Hocevar as well. I was able to find 25-1. Breakout type season already. Average finish around 15, sitting couple top 5, sitting inside top 15. He's been fast, been aggressive. Most notably, he's been clean. No DNFs so far this season. And we've already seen it translate into super speedways. Finished 4th in Atlanta earlier season. At Talladega specifically, he's been solid. Got a 6th place, a 10th place finish, and multiple top 15s. He's led laps here. He knows how to move throughout the pack. Spine rotor spokes isn't a powerhouse, but at super speedway program has improved a lot. You're getting 25-100. You're not asking him to dominate. You're asking him to avoid the big one, survive, stay in the lead, lap, and just be there. So, yeah, absolutely think he is alive here. Got him at plus 2,500. Same boat as well. Next bet, my friend.
Michael McDowell, 45-1. You got 45-1. You have 45-1 odds for a guy that has 3 poles to start the race. In 2024, he swept the poles. 2025, he got it once. His best finish was 3rd in 2022, but something different. They changed the stage lengths this year, so there is no fuel saving. You can't just run up front, half throttle, save fuel. Now you're going to have to consistently run up front, pit strategy. The best way to avoid a big one or problems on pit road when everybody comes down to pit road under green at once is being in the front. The way you normally avoid the big one is by leading the race. He's won at super speedways. So to grab a guy that has started first 3 consecutive times at Dega at 45-1, that's hard not to grab.
My next bet, I'm going to a top 10 here, not Busher. I'm going to Todd Gillian, top 10. Found plus 275. Found this over at Rivers, best price by far. On paper, the season though doesn't jump out at you. 1 top 10 so far, finished around 22nd in terms of average, but finished 6th at Bristol. When you look at it, he's been excellent here at the next gen. We're talking about average finish of 13. That includes a 2nd place finish last fall where he led laps and legitimately was there to win. Multiple top 10s. More importantly, he understands how to draft. That's everything at this track. Add Front Wheel Motorsports as a team. They're always punch above their weight at super speedways. They know how to manage the draft, stay out of trouble, sneak their way into the top 10. At plus 275, you're getting a number that implies there's a roughly 25 to 27% chance based on a history here. He's hitting closer at 50% of the top 10 rate. Huge value in gap, my friend. Next bet you are going to?
I'm going with Jesse Love. He hasn't really ran the Cup Series. He got his first win in 2024 at Dega in the O'Reilly Series. He has started first, second in the O'Reilly Series, finished 10th, 3rd, 6th, 1st. The kid, when he gets behind the wheel, any car runs really well. I don't see him as a guy that's just going to join the race and ride in the back. I think he will be smart enough to avoid the big one. And with his type of talent, he will have the opportunity to win the race. I'm 90% sure he's running in the Xfinity race Saturday, so he's going to get plenty of track time. Jesse Love, if you guys know anything about him, his O'Reilly stats are out the roof. His Truck Series stats are out the roof. He is the next up-and-coming guy when he does get to the Cup at a young age. So grabbing a guy that really has nothing to go for except a win and a statement to get him to the Cup Series next year at 70-1. I love Love.
I love Love too, brother. Next one, dude. It's a motor speedway. You know where I'm going. Hey, Ricky, you're so fine. You're so fine. You're blowing my mind. Hey, Ricky, give me Mr. Stenhouse at
Ricky
to run. Season looks a little rough. He's sitting deep in points, average finish in the 20s, but that really doesn't matter here at Talladega because this is his playground. One of the best speedway racers in the field. All of his Cup wins have come on drafting tracks, including multiple victories at Talladega. He literally won here in 24, leading laps, surviving a wild finish. Finished 2nd in Daytona 500 earlier this year. So the speed on these tracks is still really real. Well, that's what makes him dangerous. He doesn't rely on having the best car. He relies on positioning, aggressive, and experience in the draft. When you look at his team, Etoft Motorsports consistently shows up these races. They know this is their opportunity to steal wins. In my mind, and you're never going to change my mind, Ricky is one of the best drafters, if not the best drafter in NASCAR. You're giving me 35-1. I can't pass that up. So Ricky Stenhouse, 35-1. Brando, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your schedule, coming on, talking a little NASCAR. Why don't you tell the people where they can find you and the next time you will be going live with your cards?
Boston Boy 83, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, and Rival Roots on Whatnot. Should be running his show either Friday or Saturday. Thinking about doing a morning one, cards and coffee. So we'll see what that looks like. But appreciate you guys jumping in there and giving us a follow. I do owe you something. You know that, right?
You owe me something?
Yeah. We had
Oh,
a
you owe
bet.
me a beer, right?
Yeah. I do owe
I
you a
totally
beer.
forgot. What was our bet, dude? I totally forgot.
I was an idiot and took the Hornets. So, and
Jesus, dude. I mean, like, God, I had tornadoes in the air that day. I was like, wasn't even sweating it, dude.
you did. But
Um,
yeah,
we'll take care of that later. Brando, appreciate you, my man. We will talk soon, and best of luck your bets, brother.
same. Thanks, guys.